starting on the outside pole, driving car number 48 in the HKS Japan Limited Chevrolet, it's Pat Crenchman.
And the man who will escort the field around, starting on the pole, car number 33, the T&J Motorsports Monte Carlo, it's Tom Keller.
So there is your starting lineup. 26 cars strong, and one of the gentlemen that you'll be hearing from turn number 3, from Dayville, Connecticut, Kyle Rickey.
All right, thanks a lot, guys. Located here at the end of the long 500-foot back straightaway, we're expecting to see 2 and 3 wide racing all night long. Look for the Prostocks to use every inch of the speedway as they're raced by my position here in turns number 3 and 4.
Now let's go down to the people that will cover the action on pit road. Let's go to Kim Hart.
There's only 58 points that separate the top 10 drivers in this division. If any of them run into trouble, we will keep you posted. Now to Bruce Fontaine.
There's a lot of rubber around on the racetrack. They've been practicing since 2 o'clock this afternoon. Will it make a difference? We'll find out. Back up to you guys.
Well, the green flag is up in the air, and we are underway for 40 laps of racing. And right up front, it is Tom Keller and the 48 of Crenchman as they work side by side.
Right now it's the 33 of Tom Keller, the race leader, down here into turns number 3 and 4. Lobo and Crenchman run side by side for second, and here comes the 10 for Doug Covey.
Also making a strong early move, Johnny Lobo in car number 30 as he challenges Keller for the top spot.
In the meanwhile, Doug Covey with car number 10, he's looking for racing room. He looks to the inside of Banfield. He'll make that move as they work in 3.
It'll be like a missile down here in turn number 3, up to 3rd. Now takes a battle for second, takes a look to the inside of Lobo Jr., but right now falls in the line.
Lobo has the second spot, but hanging on like a barnacle. In 3rd place is Doug Covey as Dennis Valacello in car number 28 limps to the infield.
And apparently the body panel on car number 28 is coming off on that machine, and he'll put that car behind the wall. In the meanwhile, top 5 cars as they work off turn number 4. It is car number 33 for Tom Keller. Then it's Doug Covey, Rich Vassar, Tom Fern, and Lobo as they battle for position. Now, battle for the number 1 spot. Here comes Keller, but there's Covey as well.
Covey to the outside of Keller for the race lead. Vassar looking to make it 3 wide at this end of the speedway. They all single out with Covey coming out on top as the race leader.
Tom Fern started in the number 6 position. He has wiggled his way all the way up to 4th as he tries to chase down the triumvirate of Covey, Keller, and Vassar.
Further on back, there's a great battle. That's for in the top 10 between Tommy Fern in the 92 and car number 30 of Lobo. They're in 3.
Right now, they're side by side for that position. Now they'll single out off of turn number 4. Fern will tuck into the 4th position.
Leading by the length of a Tiger Woods 2-iron shot is Doug Covey, trying to stretch things out against Tom Keller and the rest of the field. Now Vassar trying to make things happen down low.
Right now they're single file, 1 car up high a moment ago, tagged the outside wall down the back straightaway. Johnny Lobo is junior in car number 30. He drops back many positions off of turn 4.
Back to the stripe, 6 laps now showing the Stafford Motor Speedway scoreboard, and Doug Covey is pulled away from the rest of the field with car number 10. Keller runs 2nd, Rich Vassar runs 3rd, but he wants 2nd in a bad way.
Takes a look to the inside here in turn number 3, grabs the spot away, and Fern looking to follow Vassar right into that 3rd spot, gets the spot off of turn number 4.
The B-man, Rich Vassar, looks like he has plenty of adrenaline as he made a power move into 2nd, but now Tom Fern is trying to retaliate.
Side by side for a moment off of turn number 2. Vassar will get the 2nd spot. Fern will fall into 3rd, down into turn number 3. Frenchman is in 4th, and Sandberg now up into the top 5 as Keller continues to fall back.
Well, I'll tell you, one car that has moved his way up into the top 10, that's the red and white machine for John Ledger with car number 11. That car absolutely has got some horsepower tonight as he's right behind. Right in front of them is car number 3 for J.R. Seegers. They're in turn number 3.
Down here, they remain single file. Keller remains in that 6th position now off of turn number 4 with Pelletier immediately behind in car number 85.
Pelletier giving Ledger a lot to worry about. The closest battle on the track is a 3-way fight for 4th, 5th, and 6th. Currently maintained by John Sandberg.
Sandberg retains that 4th position down the back straightaway. Here comes Seeger to grab the 5th spot. Crenchman to the outside. Keller right there as well in car number 11.
Back to the stripe now. 10 laps will show on the Stafford Motor Speedway scoreboard, and it's still Doug Covey in command of this event, but a great battle for 2nd. Tom Furness to the inside, and then to the outside, you got car number 27 there as they battle for, actually that's the 1 car of Rich Vassar as they battle side by side for that number 2 spot. But look who has it when they come back to the stripe. It's going to be Tom Fern.
That right foot of Fern must weigh about 500 pounds as he just fights off Vassar to move into second. Now it's Sandberg in fourth, trying to hold off the challenge of a very tough customer, J.R. Seeger.
That's the battle for fourth, halfway down the back straightaway. Sandberg maintains the fourth position with Seeger in the fifth spot. Ledger now out of shape off of turn number 4. Here comes the 85 for Pelletier to grab the position.
Well, Pelletier kind of got up on the back quarter panel of the Ledger machine, but doesn't appear to be any problems there. They still are running respectively on the speedway. Now, further on back, a couple cars falling off the pace of 13 of Banfield is now caution on the speedway. So the first caution of the event comes out on lap number 12, and apparently car number 3 of J.R. Seeger is dumping something on the speedway. Tom Fern, as the green flag goes back up in the air, and we are back underway. Colby with a slight advantage down at turn number 1, but Tom Fern, he knows this track, and he knows it well, especially the outside groove. Good battle for the number 1 spot off of 2.
Side by side down the back straightaway. Fern to the outside, Colby to the inside, but don't count Vassar out. Right now he's in third. Then it's side by side for fourth and fifth between Sandberg and Ledger.
Tom Fern close enough to polish Colby's helmet, and now he has a burst of speed heading into turn 1. But Colby refuses to surrender. However, we may have a new leader as they head out of turn 2.
Fern down back straightaway by a half a car length. Colby battles back to the inside. Vassar remains in third. Then it is 2 car lengths back to the Ledger machine in car number 11. But as far as the race lead goes, still side by side.
18 laps now show on the Stafford Motor Speedway scoreboard, and we got a barn burner for that number 1 spot. It's Colby and Fern dicing it out for that spot. But look at Rich Vassar. He's got the best seat in the house. He currently runs third. They're in 3.
For the third lap by, they remain side by side. Colby to the inside, Fern to the outside, and don't count Vassar out in car number 1. He's right there behind the race leaders.
The first 3 drivers could fit inside a hula hoop. Right now, the drum major of the parade is Tom Fern, but two-way companionship behind him, Colby and Vassar.
Side by side for second as Fern breaks out with the race lead down here in turn number 3. Vassar works the outside group. Here comes Colby to the inside to battle back as Sandberg now off the pace off of turn number 4 and car number 27.
So back to the line, new leader, car number 92, Tom Fern shows the way. Rich Vassar now runs second. Colby now falls back to third. John Ledger is fourth, and then back there in the 5th spot is car number 85 for Gary Pelletier. And meanwhile, further on back, drivers working their way up. Todd Owen, Wayne Bellafor with car number 16 trying to work his way up.
One car goes around off of turn number 4. It is car number 36 for Fredette. He comes to a stop here off of turn number 4. Now refires the machine. Looks like we'll stay green.
And we've completed 21 out of 40 laps, better than halfway. A good performance so far for Tom Fern. Todd Owen has come out of nowhere from the parking lot to move into 6th. He is a man on a mission right now.
Well, I'll tell you, a great battle now for the 10th spot between the 60 of Glenn Griswold and the 48 of Pat Krenchman as they slice and dice for that number 10 spot there. Matt Bouchard looked for racing room down low, couldn't find it.
Yeah, don't count Bouchard out in car number 39. Also, Matt Lajonis got around Bouchard on the outside down the back straightaway. Now he comes into contention in that battle.
Well, it's Colby who's dropped off the pace, moving into 3rd. The V-man, Rich Vassar, currently in the number 2 position. But Colby said his car was back to normal where it was earlier in the season. He was pretty confident before the race, and he is running a strong 3rd.
Off turn number 4 and back down to the stripe. It's Tom Fern in command as 24 laps show on the Stafford Motor Speedway scoreboard. Rich Vassar continues to run second, but it looks like Doug Colby's car has come back to life now as he's going to try to take that 2nd spot away from Vassar. They're in turn 3.
He had a good run off of turn number 2 and down the back straightaway as Vassar, the last couple of laps, is beginning to slip up the speedway, allowing Colby room to the inside.
But Vassar is able to hold him off as they hit the stripe. 25 laps have been completed, and now opening up a lead of about a furlong is Tom Fern.
Fern all by himself down the back straightaway by about a half a straightaway length. It's 250 feet down here into turn number 3. The battle for second continues. Vassar slips up high. Colby down to the bottom off of turn number 4. Give it to Vassar. One car around down here in turn number 3. Looks to be the 02 machine for Craig Collins. It's the single car incident. Also the 09 comes to a rest at the infield grass for Jay Miller.
Well, the caution comes out for the 2nd time in this Prostock event with 26 laps showing on the Stafford Motor Speedway scoreboard. Now let's go back to turn 3 and hear the view from Kyle Rickey.
Yeah, it looks like those 2 cars got together at the end of the back straightaway, and as the result, the car number 02 sits inert here in turn number 3 for Craig Collins, the only car remaining on the speedway. 3 wide down the back straightaway. It wouldn't surprise me.
We're just about set to get this one back underway as the green flag waves back up in the air, and it's going to be Tom Fern with car number 92 that's going to have a slight advantage in turn number 1. But here comes Doug Colby. He's going to try to surpass the Rich Vassar machine off turn 2.
Grab that second spot.